Hi everyone, my name is David Ward. It is Friday, December 31st, 2021 at 6:08 a.m. Central Time here in the US. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I'm doing fine. Just providing some updates before everybody starts kicking off their New Year's Eve before the New Year's Day tomorrow. Just wanted to emphasize that this blue LSMA in the 6 hour time frame, it has a long ways to go yet to get to level 50. That, excuse me, I've been up all night. That previous publication where I was saying, it was right here on this 6 hour candle, I was saying the next 6 hour candle, we're looking at the B-band basis, potential 48.8. That was a guesstimate on where I thought the basis might be the next 6 hour candle. Just pointing out the B-band basis in the 6 hour candle here in this publication, posted about 7 hours ago. Just wanted to point out that for a scalp to show what was possible. What you needed to also realize, that basis was clear resistance, clear, obvious resistance for now. The reason why I'm saying that is because of how far the blue LSMA in this 6 hour time frame and over here in this 8 hour time frame, both of them, they're super low, 20 and 20. So the odds of the price action going above that basis, and especially remaining above the basis to go higher for any kind of sustained period of time, the odds were very, very low. Very low. All right, so we could expect sideways just below the basis at best, but could see downward at worst. In other words, back down again, meaning it's possible this could have been a bull trap, because we're still not out of the woods yet. We are still not out of the woods yet. I recently, let's go to this up here. I recently posted an update in a previous Bitcoin publication of how present day weekly and 9-day look kind of similar. Look kind of similar to what we saw here in September 2015. The indicators look kind of similar. The blue LSMA present day is a bit higher than what it was back here in 2015. So there is a chance to pull out of this. There's a chance to pull out of it and go back up. The good thing is that the yellow dotted 20 moving average has not fallen below the magenta 50 moving average. That's not good. Excuse me. That's not good when that happens. Of course, it is good when the 20 moving average goes above the magenta 50 moving average. That can be a good thing. As soon as we went above it here, though, it wasn't long after we started going down. This is a reason why I don't use moving averages that much. They are lagging indicators. They are definitely lagging. Here, when the yellow 20 moving average went below the magenta 50 moving average, yes, that was pretty much on spot there. But that is rare. That is rare. For instance, you didn't get it right here, did you? No, you didn't get the 20 moving average falling below the 50 moving average right here. Will we get it here? It's hard to say. It's hard to say just yet. We have to keep watching the indicators to see if this green can come on up. Watch indicators in lower time frames than this time frame, lower time frames than this weekly time frame. We need that green to pop up, just as the green eventually popped up here. Red RSI is still falling at the moment, just as it was falling still here. A couple of more candles here. Then it leveled out one, so that's 3 candles, then 4 candles. Excuse me. Yeah. 4 candles, 5 candles, 6 candles. Is finally the red RSI and blue SMA are going back above level 50, and we're starting to get expansion. Well, 5, 6 weekly candles, weeks. Is that what could end up being the case here, where the blue SMA is still falling down here towards level 50 and the red RSI eventually start turning around, making its way up to level 50, where they end up kind of bouncing, the blue LSMA ends up kind of bouncing off the weekly? That's kind of asking a lot at the moment, considering what we're seeing here in the 2-week time frame. See how our blue LSMA is already below level 50? That green, it has to come up. It's got to come up. Knock that blue LSMA back up. And that red RSI and blue LSMA, the red RSI maybe cross back up and try to get above the blue LSMA. This can take several weeks still. This is the 2-week time frame here. Each candle being a period of 2 weeks. And man, right now we're straddling the basis. I'm not sure how long that's going to last. The 3-week is also kind of ugly at the moment. The way that red RSI and blue SMA are falling together right here, that's not good. Like what we were seeing right here. We didn't have enough data here for a blue LSMA, but I would imagine that it was right here as well, falling. It kind of leveled out here for a moment and then kept falling. Is that what may end up being the case here, where maybe the green comes up in the 3-week? We have a new 3-week in 2 days and 12 hours. But there's still a lot to do to pull out of this, y'all. We still have a lot of work to do here to get out of this. A lot of work. I wanted everybody to know that. Don't assume that we're mooning just yet. When you keep seeing these publications, people saying that we're mooning, please do your own research. Please do your own research. I like for it to get to the point where y'all understand these indicators well enough, where if somebody said, hey man, buy this coin right here, you ought to buy this coin, man, this is a good coin. Well, it may not be ready to buy just yet. Or somebody says, buy this stock. Well, that stock may not be ready to buy just yet. They may be getting ready to dump that stock. Don't go by just what somebody's telling you. Do your own research. And that's what I've been trying to convey here, is to try to help everyone learn how to do their own research. Maybe that blue LSMA will hang up. Maybe that green will turn up. Let's see here. Let's look at the immediate group. BTCUSD immediate group. That red RSI and blue SMA need to get back above level 50 here. They're trying to in the 1 minute, trying to in the 2 minute. Need that blue SMA to rise with the red RSI in that 4 minute. Same thing here in the 8 minute. Need that blue SMA to rise with the red RSI in the 8-minute. Yeah, but I just thought it was important to point out that this blue LSMA needs to keep rising. Could we potentially go up to the white upper B band? Sure, that's possible. But if we do, beware as long as that blue LSMA is still down. Here, if it goes up to the white or aqua upper B band, it can easily fall right back down to the basis, or even further back down to the white lower B band again. With that blue LSMA around the white lower here in Phoenix ascending. It's good that we got the red RSI above the blue LSMA in the 8-hour. That's good, just like how we did here. Don't want that red RSI below the blue LSMA, unless you're in a short. But see, it's getting back, the red RSI is getting back above the blue LSMA. So maybe at some point that green comes back down, maybe it'll bounce off the blue LSMA, kinda. It could go through it a little bit like it did right here. Went through it a little bit like it did right there, came back up. Each time the red RSI managed to remain above the blue LSMA, but once it gets below the blue LSMA, be careful right there. And then we lost the white upper right there. We lost the white upper B band. Red RSI was below the blue LSMA. We were falling. Yeah, that red RSI may get up near level 50. If it does, it's possible to get up to the white aqua upper. But goodness, that blue LSMA better move very quickly with it, because it won't stay up above that basis very long. I'm telling you, the main reason why is because the blue LSMA needs to be above level 50 along with the red RSI in order for the price action to remain above this yellow dotted basis here. So what may end up happening with the blue LSMA or red RSI, either one, below level 50 here, we may see something like this right here, where it's just to the basis is acting as resistance and fall back down. Here, the basis was no longer acting as resistance because the blue LSMA was right there real close to level 50 to be able to go up above level 50 along with the red RSI. Right now, it's way, way too low, way too low. So even if we did pop up above the basis to the white aqua upper, if we did, be careful. Be careful. It may not stay there very long. It may come right back down in that 6-hour time frame and even the 8-hour time frame. Let me see if I can find an example. It's going to be kind of hard in the 8-hour time. Okay. They barely made it above level 50 there. We came right back down. Here, the red RSI, it made it above level 50 here. Basis was it, because the blue LSMA couldn't get above level 50. Once the red RSI and blue LSMA finally got above level 50, we remained above the basis for a little bit, but then here goes the red RSI falling below level 50. We lost the basis. We fell down. Couldn't really find an example. Here we went to the white aqua upper. See how the red RSI, it went above level 50. Did the blue LSMA make it above level 50? No, we could not stay above that basis for a sustained period of time. We fell right back down to a lower low than the previous. All right, so please be careful here. That blue LSMA has a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Here, after a bunch of contraction, we hit the white upper. After a bunch of contraction, the B bands got real tight here. We did eventually hit the white upper with the red RSI above level 50. Right here, just barely. The red RSI was barely above level 50, but the green turned right back down. The blue LSMA was not above level 50 with it for it to stay up and get expansion up. See, here we got expansion up when the red RSI and blue LSMA went above level 50. Yeah, so we have a lot of work here. That scalp signal that I provided earlier, a lot of you may not have been aware that that was just a scalp signal. That was just a high time frame scalp. High time frame being that we were using the 30-minute through the 8-hour, the short-term group. A low time frame scalp, that's using the immediate group, the 5-second through the 16-minute. Again, it's going to take a while for us to get above the B-band basis in the 6-hour and 8-hour and get above it with authority, meaning stay above it for a sustained period of time. It's going to be a while before we can see that yet. This is what I mean by we still have a lot of work to do to dig ourselves out of this. What does our near-term group look like? It's just kind of straggling level 50 there in the basis. Yeah, that blue LSMA's got to get above level 50 here for us to get above 50,611. That's where the basis is, for us to get above it and remain above it. Now, we might go above it. If that green shot up, the red RSI is above level 50, yeah, we can go up to the basis, maybe even hit the white upper. But hey, if that blue LSMA is not above level 50 with it, it's subject to come right back down to the basis or lower. Just letting you know that. Let me change that back to the 3-day. Oh, gosh, that blue LSMA in the 3-day, y'all, it is so low. In order for us to get up to 54,591, y'all can imagine the work we have to do right here with the red RSI and blue LSMA. Even quite a bit with the 5-day. That's why I say we have a lot of work to do to get out of this. It could take weeks to get out of this. I know that sounds depressing for some, but I'm just being straight up, telling you from what I'm seeing in the indicators here. But I think I'm going to go and call this quits because we're 18.5 minutes into this video. If you don't mind, take a moment and click like. If you're not following, feel free to do so. Certainly would appreciate your support. I want to wish everyone happy trading and a happy new year. And as always, followers, you certainly know the drill. Let's stay awesome.